Hi, I'm Nathan and I'm here with Rob Udwin from the RFU. Tell us about your role within the RFU.
I'm a chairman of what's known as the Community Game Board, which is the bit of the rugby union that looks after pretty much everything in the game that's not the professional game. And as a chairman of the Game Board, I'm also a member of the board of the Rugby Union.
How do you think rugby impacts the community?
Oh, it's huge, really. When you consider the impact that rugby can make on the life of young people, in terms of teamwork, in terms of teaching them some great values, discipline, respect, all the values of the Rugby Football Union, it's a really powerful social force for good. So clearly, I passionately believe that it's a great way for young people to express themselves.
Could you tell us a bit more about community rugby coaches?
Yeah, we have a team of now, as of the 1st of July, 120 community rugby coaches, which are on the Rugby Football Union's payroll, fully directed by the Rugby Union. And their job is to work with our clubs to help our clubs to develop and to build and to make themselves better. So, for example, if a club needs 3 or 4 more players to finish its under-16 team, then the community rugby coaches will work with that club and schools in that club's area to get those players into the club.
There's just been a press release about the participation in rugby. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, it's the active, I assume you're talking about the Sport England active sport figures. So this is a survey that Sport England carry out quarterly. It's done with a survey company like Mori, I think it is Mori in fact, and they do a telephone survey of young people to find out how they're spending their time. We've just had a really good result in the last quarter. Is our participation figures are up by some 26,000, which is a tremendous result. So very happy about that.
Your role within the RFU is voluntary. Can you tell us a bit about that and other voluntary work in rugby?
I suppose I got involved. I was still a player really when I started volunteering in my club. Like everybody does, ended up being secretary of my club, chairman of my club at various times. Then got involved with the local county, which is Middlesex. From there, got elected to the Rugby Union, and it's just gone on from there. So, yes, I work full time. I'm a director of a software company, and really I do the rugby stuff in my spare time, but it is pretty full on.